Ghostbusters, 1984, the very original, directed by Ivan Reitman, starring Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Sigourney Weaver's in this movie, is Danny Houston? I forget. Who am I missing? I'm missing the guy who co-wrote it. Ivan? No. Ivan's the guy who directed it. What's his name? Hold on. We're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out here. We're going to figure it out. Bill Murray, not Dan Aykroyd, no. Harold Ramis. Oh my God, that was going to bug me. Harold Ramis. He co-wrote this as well as Dan Aykroyd. I think they co-wrote it together. So yeah, Ghostbusters 1984. Classic film. Everyone knows this movie. This movie's wonderful. I'm going to start out by saying it's wonderful. This is such a great, fun, kind of little horror movie with some comedy, a little bit of a buddy movie. Such a fun movie. And it's about four guys who come together to, you guessed it, catch ghosts. And what a cool kind of original concept for this movie. I absolutely love this movie. I love the pacing of this movie. The first half hour is kind of introducing the four guys, but from there it's just, we're catching ghosts. Let's go. And sprinkled throughout it, even in that first half hour, is ghost-related stuff. And it's just kind of cool. The special effects were crazy for the time that this movie came out, and a lot of them still hold up. There's a lot of practical stuff here mixed in with, some other shots. Corridor Crew were just talking about how some of these shots in this movie are just absolutely insane and incredible, and they're like, dang, how did they even think about doing that? So yeah, the special effects really do hold up for this movie, I think, for the most part. You got such great chemistry between the entire cast. Rick Moranis is kind of in a different movie, but I kind of like it. I don't want to say he's a weak part because I enjoy his part, but he's a little goofy. The humor in this movie is absolutely great. One of my favorite movie lines, I think, is, Ray, if someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes. And I absolutely love that. I just absolutely did. Yeah, it's just absolutely great. Special effects, the acting, the action sequences are great. The ghosts that we get, by the way, he is, I don't know if you can see him, he's snoring on the couch in a blanket. He's a Chesterololi. He's a Chester roll. So yeah, I don't remember where I was at now. Yeah, the special effects are great. The chemistry's great. The acting's great. I think the writing is great and quick and witty. Couple things that maybe don't necessarily hold up, including the PG rating, because Dan Aykroyd is clearly getting a blowjob from a ghost, which is interesting. And there's some things that Sig Weaver is doing and things that Bill Murray is saying. It's not exactly PG. But, it was a different time. So yeah, but the humor is just so good in this movie. The story is just so great. The four together is so great. The humor is great. I just don't got a lot of bad things to say about it. The pacing is really well done. It's an hour, 45 minutes. It's the perfect length, really. I love the ghosts that we get. This is kind of a superhero movie in a sense, but it's really not. It's not. It's more of just, they kind of montage through some catching of ghosts. We get such cool classic ghosts. We get Slimer and the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and this is such a classic movie. Everyone references this movie nowadays. Everyone likes this. I don't know anybody that doesn't like Ghostbusters. If you don't like Ghostbusters, then what is wrong with you? Ghostbusters is great. So yeah, great writing, great direction, great comedy. It is an 84 movie for sure. But I absolutely love this movie. Honestly, I think my one negative is barely a negative, and that's Rick Moranis' kind of crazy, kooky performance that he's giving here. Because it just kind of feels like it's in a different movie. But I still really enjoy his performance in this movie, that being said. So, yeah, I don't got much else to say about this one, guys. It is such a great classic. I'm going to go 9 out of 10 on this one. I absolutely love Ghostbusters. I just don't understand how anyone doesn't like Ghostbusters. It's such a good movie. And if you weren't born in the 80s or, you know, been living under a rock all your life, watch the original Ghostbusters. It says it's on Hulu. Watch it on Hulu. I actually own it, so you know. So yeah, actually, it's right here. I own it on 4K. Boom. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys have yourself a great night. Don't do anything I want to do, and I'll have the review of Ghostbusters 2 up tomorrow for you, but I'm actually filming it tonight. Spoiler. All right, you guys have yourself a great night. Don't do anything I want to do. We'll see you next time.